S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Clear Sky. This is the second of the S.T.A.L.K.E.R. games. So I started the first one at the beginning of this year, and then was like hung up on friggin' Doom and a bunch of other stuff, and haven't made a video in like a month again, because that's just my habit now. So we're gonna finally play through Clear Sky. I want to get through this game and the next one somewhat soon. It's probably not too long of a game because it is older. So, something I thought was interesting as I ramble on here before I click new game was that I originally had this game loaded up at 1080p and now it's at 1440p. And there's actually a different home screen for the different resolutions. So this game was released in 2009, right? 1440p was not common at all. That was like 4K back then is today, at least, I'll say 8K. Because today 4K is pretty common, but back then 1440p was unheard of. That was really expensive, and if you had a computer that could run it, I wasn't the one talking to you because you had friends way more rich than I was. So anyway, we're gonna click new game, and we're gonna. So what I was getting at with that was that I wondered, did they like update this after the fact, or do they always have multiple screens for different resolutions? I don't know. So let's get started. I've heard that the second games of Stalker aren't as good as the first one, or at least they're a little bit easier. I guess we'll find out, as I learned it near the end of the first one. Headshots are everything. And we'll start on Stalker, but I wonder if Master is actually easier, like it was in the first game.
In actual fact, we have nothing to worry about. According to our research, the next emission will not occur for at least 2 months, 4 days, and 7 hours. Its intensity will be 3 on the Bergman scale, which is 2.13.
Without going into detail, I must say I have never seen anything like this before. The encephalogram suggests serious damage to the nervous system, but the other indicators couldn't be better. It's astounding.
Perhaps it has something to do with the emission.
Most certainly. Although so far I've been utterly unable to formulate a rational explanation for this abnormality.
You're awake. That's good. Welcome back to the world of the living, Stalker. How are you feeling? Do you remember what happened to you?
I remember leading an expedition through the swamp, scientists, then the emission, that's it. Is this heaven? I sure hope not.
In the joking mood, eh? That bodes well for your recovery. I'm Lebedev, the group leader, and I'm responsible for everyone here. That includes you, for as long as you're here. We call ourselves Clear Sky, and you are in our base right now. We picked you up in the swamps after the emission.
I got lucky then.
Lucky? I doubt it. The facts are these. You survived the emission. That's the first thing I still can't explain. The second thing is that our patrol found you in the swamps, which are essentially endless quicksand. And thirdly, you nearly got torn into shreds by a pack of pseudo-dogs. But our boys got you out just in time. Such a chain of events tells me it's more than just luck. Anyway, I need to finish what I'm doing. So let's continue this conversation later.
Okay. Oh, I remember that noise. Alright, talk to the barman. So we're gonna have to spend a little bit of time here messing around with the settings because my mouse sensitivity is far too high. I also had some other comments the last time I played this that I was playing the first Stalker game completely wrong. And mostly that I kept, like, throughout the whole playthrough, I would open up my inventory, grenade launcher, and I would do that to get to my health, my bandage. So right here it says quick medkit is bracket. I may change that. Is Q used anywhere? That feels like a good medkit button. Let's see. So it looks like quick save. What's F5? Begin voting. Oh, that's on multiplayer, which I'm shocked this game has multiplayer. Actually, it still has active multiplayer. There's a decent amount of servers. Okay, I don't know if F5 is used. It doesn't look like Q is used. So let's look at quick medkit and let's make that Q. And that one I may change. Quick bandage. I think that was used too. Anyway, we'll do this for now. Hopefully that didn't ruin the recording, and we'll go back. Oh, maybe not, jeez. This game is weird. Okay. And I'm actually rather shocked. I have a really beefy system. I'm getting 90 FPS, and this game looks dang good. Way better than I thought it would. So I guess it's got that going for it. And we have, I mean, I kind of feeling like this feels like Half-Life, you know? Although I think Half-Life came out when the heck did Half-Life 2 come out? It was like way before. Half-Life 2 was praised for its high graphics at the time. And no one's computer could run it back when it did come out. And this one, I think, I remember most people's computers could run this one. Alright, so the other thing, okay, we got the map in the top left. I gotta remember how to play this game. Got my health. J doesn't open up my journal. Oh, tab. Talk to the barman. Alright, so we have to figure out where the arrow that I'm supposed to go is. Is it that, like, triangle that's hard to see? There's, like, the barman is yet again who we're supposed to talk to. What's your problem? We're just sitting here. What's new in the zone? According to our research, the more frequent emissions have nothing good in store for us. The zone is unstable. These changes prompt more fights for lands. And something is bound to happen. What are you doing here? My instruments registered a high concentration of energy, blah blah blah. Artifacts. That's what those things that I kept picking up were called. Let's see. No one knows the swamps like clear sky. We've been here since who knows, and giving you directions would be useless. Alrighty. One thing I actually thought was interesting about the first game, there were no women in it, so I wonder if that's different with this one.
See you. Hello, Mark. You became quite a legend while you were out of it. Even you wouldn't believe some of the rumors I've heard. Anyways, here's a drink on the house for a lucky son of a gun. It should help you relax and tell me about your adventures, because I'm just dying of curiosity.
There's not much to tell. Scientists, emission hit, consciousness.
Well then, you drink and I'll tell you about this place. It used to be pretty quiet here. We had the paths worked out, the right places explored, and the approach covered. Of course, the swamps ain't exactly spring break material, but it wasn't too bad either. Yeah, it wasn't too bad until the last emission. The biggest we've ever seen. These days our boys pray both to God and the devil before going out of the base. Because getting back alive is a miracle in its own right. But we're managing to hold it together. Because our guys ain't here for loot. Their father was collecting bottles one after another and they let me here. I'm kidding, man.
truth is, there was no place for me in that other world. He didn't want me. In the end, I came here. First to the zone, and then to Clear Sky. The guys here are alright, and I need it here. They come back here after a mission, I pour them a drink, tell a few dirty jokes, and my job is done. Simple, but effective. By the way, they call me Cole around here. In our base. As you can see, it's a small, sinking farmstead in the middle of romantic, endless swamps. I couldn't tell you where it is exactly, but it's the last place in the zone where you can meet real people. Guys who won't screw you, stab you in the back or let you bleed to death to save a med kit. You know why you've never heard of it? Because too many people want to know about it. And the fewer that do, the better. Lebedev is our leader. The man is a rock if ever I've seen one. He's the glue that holds our whole group together. Then there's Binpolev, Professor Binpolev. He's like a walking encyclopedia and a calculator in one. Knows more about the zone than, well, anyway. Our technician's called Gray. He can make you a rifle out of an empty can with ammo to boot. He could use some spares, but apart from that. And finally, we have Suslov. He's a trader, but he ain't like the others of his trade. He won't try to rip you off or screw you.
Cole,
He knows what
leave
stock
the
is
mark
going.
alone with your dirty jokes. I need to see him.
Well, brother, if Lebedev says he needs to see you, that ain't up for a discussion. Go on. I'll catch you later.
Alright, kind of feeling like Morrowind with the massive amount of text, but I'm pretty sure I said that before in the first game. Okay, I thought that was like a bug, so that scared me. Alright, who are you?
It's you?
Professor Binpolev. Okay. And let's see here. We need to go into the room over this way. I think we have to go back upstairs again. Problem is, that red is going to be extremely hard for me to see because I don't see colors very well. Alright, let's... Hopefully I don't get lost too badly. I guess it's below me. So how do we sprint? It's not shift. I'm gonna have to look up the controls again and maybe shuffle them around. Also, F5, what does that do? It does save, thank goodness. We have quick saves. Let's go down below, maybe? Not you. Was he... Alright, you know what? We have to change the sound. That is like... I can't change the music. Is the problem. Like, and I want to lower, or not the music, the ambient sound. I want to like raise the voices and lower the other stuff. I don't know why this game like freaks out when I start changing settings. Alright, you know, I gotta look at other options too. What is sprint? Movement, crouch, always crouch. Sprint is X. Alright, I think I remember that. I have no, oh, lean left was Q. Lean right is E. Okay, you know what? I think what we're gonna do then is make quick bandage E because I don't really plan on ever using lean. Jeez, I hope that actually keeps recording when it does that. Okay. So yep, X. I just have to tap X to sprint. Nope. Alright. Can I not sprint because I'm in the water? No, now I can sprint. Okay. So it looks like it's saved. There's like a little floppy disk. Alright, why am I getting lost with this guy? It should not be this hard to find. I feel like there's like a whole other section of this room that I don't know where to get to, don't know how to get to. Oh, this building, right? In here? I don't like that sound. Who knows what that even says? Why is that over my bed? Is that like a fan? Man, that crouch is so sudden. Is that a ceiling fan or a light? I don't know if I want to know. Russian games are always so depressing, but that's why I like them in a demented sort of way. Oh, there's a door right here, of course.
Got some fresh air? You look better, that's for sure.
Although, this may
Let
not
me
be
fill
Russian.
you in on this situation.
Ukrainian?
You're in the Clear
Whatever.
Sky base. Don't try to remember who we are. You've never heard of us, and there's a very good reason for that. Our mission is to research the zone. We believe that the zone must be studied and understood so that humanity knows what it is facing here. Understanding is the key to coexisting with the zone. Because if you think about it, The zone is the most wondrous phenomenon humanity has been confronted with in its entire history.